Now whip it good.
Hello, hello. Welcome to WIP IT Thursday. With me tonight is Mr. Don.
Good morning.
How's everybody out there in YouTube lands? I have been seeing the past couple shows. I've been working on a Ghost Rider and Skeletor and a few other projects. I got Jonah Hex over here. I need to finish painting his gun belt. And I've been test printing some parts, replace parts, get the scaling just right, because I changed computers and misplaced the files where I already had them scaled for the helmet and the gauntlets. So I've been doing some test prints with my cheaper stuff, and I've got some new stuff today. From Canon's recommendation is the Tough Stuff resin, which he is an admin, so he could add himself to the stream so he can hear us. You can add yourself to the stream now.
I don't know how to do that.
Name Build's here, and Jeff Torres.
Too much pressure.
I just became an admin the other day. I don't know how to do this newfangled technology stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going back to 3D modeling.
Just shake your hand at the sky and just indiscriminately. Why you?
Exactly.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't know what this newfangled technology stuff as I go back to 3D modeling.
Yeah. Quit trying to deal with this newfangled technology and do your high-end 3D modeling.
Yeah.
So I've been doing some test prints, getting the scaling right on the gauntlets and the helmet, because I lost the original files from those from changing computers. So I took measurements off the ones that fit, and my caliber's battery's gone bad. First time I printed it, I got the wrong measurements for the length. It's like, that's not right. That's too long. So I need to get a new battery for the caliber. And I got the helmet just right now. It fits really good. So I got that new resin in that you recommended.
Yeah. Did you try it out?
No, I just got it in today.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what
I like it.
You already been printing with it?
Yeah, I've printed with it before.
Nice.
I think the Sculpt head that I sent you may have been printed out of it.
Wow, how long have you had this resin? Like months?
Well, you can't share all your secrets at once. You gotta spread them out a little bit.
This is one of the Sculpt heads.
Yeah, I think that's the tough resin mixed with something else.
I'm gonna say it don't feel like it flexes. From the pictures, like they were twisting it.
Really,
stuff.
yeah, really flexible. No, I think that's the tough resin mixed with something else.
This is the slightly smaller head. Okay. So now I need to heat these Ghost Rider hands up with the knuckle dusters off of them.
You think?
Think what?
Therefore I am. I'm
going to mute myself because I'm going to be very loud for a second.
You think, therefore, you are?
Yeah. I did get my Great Wolf in.
Yeah, I got mine in too, but its elbow fell off, so.
Did you do its elbow?
I didn't.
Calm down.
Let me rephrase that. There was no there was no doing to the elbow because the elbow was not done before it got to me.
Jeffrey Torres is asking about if the She-Hulk body would work for She-Hulk or Titania body. It would work for Wonder Woman custom. If you're going for Marvel Legends scales, both are too big. If you're going for Marvel Legends scale, the best one out there, but it's expensive now, is Power Princess. If you can't get Power Princess, the Moonstone would be a good base for Wonder Woman. The updated Moonstone. Sectors in the house, even fellas.
What's up, Big E?
Let's stick these into hot water. Hot water. And cancel. That's a big jug of resin. Am I talking to myself?
No, we can hear you.
All right.
He's trying to look for intelligent conversation, talking to himself.
I just work here. I don't get paid enough for intelligent conversation.
Man, I don't get paid enough for intelligent conversation at my job. I'll tell you. So I told my wife that I was funny and that I know that I'm funny. And how I know I'm funny is that there's this guy at work that doesn't like me. And he had to be in the same room with me for a little while on Tuesday. And I kept telling jokes and, funny remarks to this other guy that was in there. And 2 of those funny remarks landed with that guy. And he, in spite of his dislike of me, laughed at him. When you get people that don't like you laughing at your jokes.
You take your bow and leave for the day.
Then you win.
Charlie Sheen level winning.
Now, if you're looking at using McFarlane Wonder Woman parts on a Marvel Legends, the McFarlane's Wonder Woman is a giant. She's like a head taller than Superman. Way out of scale. Perfect size for a big Barda, but not for Wonder Woman. So when he makes big Barda, if he ever makes a big Barda, she's probably going to be shorter than Superman. But that's how Todd rolls.
It's all about perspective.
That's how Todd's worked so far. Why change it up now?
Why do anything accurately? I'm all it.
Although I was looking
at a toy company, I don't how do you expect me to actually make proper toys.
I was going through some figures to prune, get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at those Kickstarter spawns that I have. And I couldn't help but notice that their heads are so much bigger than the heads he makes now. They actually look like in scale.
Yeah, the heads on his figures now usually scale better on Marvel Legends figures.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy.
which I've actually done that.
Ow, my shoulder.
Oh, apparently he's doing a Joker set piece. It's $250.
Yeah, Sector was showing me that earlier, and we were talking about it. You know, if you figure, his figures usually run about $20 a piece. So $20 for each of the 2 figures, right? So that'd be $40. And dioramas like that, you can probably get maybe $40 to $60.
Yeah.
So that thing shouldn't be more than like, maybe $100, 80 to $100. And I always think that the dioramas that they make anyway are overpriced.
Oh yeah.
Because they are.
Mainly because
They are.
they are.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
That's hilarious.
Well, I mean, let's take a look here. Don't just take my word for it.
Of course not. Of course not.
Okay.
I saw it and was like,
This is $419. It's 1-to-1 scale. It is 14 to 13 inches. That shouldn't be $419. Let's look at a different diorama.
Slot Mach Slot. I'm guessing the Joker set price was before the sequel bombed.
it's from the first movie.
Well, he's saying like the set the price
All
before the. Nobody gives a crap about that Joker anymore because the sequel was awful.
Let's look at this. Now, I like the Wall XD 112 scale stuff. I like this. However, if I were to make this would cost me about $10 and maybe, I don't know, 4 hours worth of my time. So,
You have the skill set to actually model it too, and a lot of people don't have 3D printers too.
Well, if I were to make it out of foam, though.
Okay.
If I were to make it out of foam, it costs about $10 and about maybe 4 hours worth of time. Right? And I could toss a piece of foam up on the laser cutter engraver and have a brick pattern like that on it and just have it, run through sheet after sheet of that stuff, which would take about 9 minutes. And that's the lion's share of the work right there, is just getting all that texture in there. So it might not. I'm gonna have to make one now and see how long this would take me to make.
Yeah. Curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, but satisfaction brought it back.
I had an ex-girlfriend that always said that. Spoiler alert, she's an ex-girlfriend.
I like this. This I think is worth it. Okay, so if you don't have the skill set, I would, the painted one here, this is probably worth it because this is what's going to take. But given the skills that I have, the painting job is going to be what takes the most time. Right. But this NECA one, I think this is worth it. It's got a good size. It's not just one simple thing. It's got windows in there. Windows are a lot more difficult to put in. So I think $114 for this, I think that's worth it. $64 for the one wall section. I think that's maybe $15. more than it should be. And that's in my opinion.
I trust your opinion.
Yeah, like look at this. This is $170. That's got to be. If I had to guess, I'd say that's maybe like 10 inches wide. I don't know. It doesn't have any numbers on it. But if that's for the 4.5 inch Gundams, it's gonna be small.
4.5 inch Gundams.
Yeah, the little toy Gundams, or the little model Gundams, the ones that are real small. I think they're 4.5 inches.
Schmurra.
I don't have one right here, so they're only like they're not 6 inches. They're smaller than that. And then these pop-up dioramas that are just printed on paper, and then you got to fold them all and all that stuff. Those are way overpriced.
Teeny tiny little hands. Got to replace those on the Ghost Rider 2. Why did they have to make Ghost Rider 2 small?
Yeah, this is. I feel like, to me, I feel like this is like, you know, if this is what it is, I feel like that's like $30 more than it should be.
Hey, what's going on?
That's what I feel.
So, like,
This latest installment is brought to you by
4-inch
Cherry RC. Crown Royal Cola, established in 1905.
Gundam model kits?
Hmm?
Like 4-inch Gundam model kits?
Yeah, they're like that size.
This size?
Yeah, for that size. Yeah, just like that. But
You
only
see
ones
my-
that make that beautiful shaky noise.
You want to see my large breast assist woman?
I feel like that's a trap.
Jeffrey Torres, are those astonishing Cyclops hands? Yes, they are. Don't know if I want to use them yet or not. That's just these are just regular sized hands. They're
She
like
rattled.
a lot bigger than the Ghost Rider hand.
Yeah, I like the Gundam better.
Do you know why I bought her?
Because she has 2 great selling points.
She got more than
Skeleton
2 great
motif.
selling points.
Skeleton motif.
Do you know why I bought this guy?
Because he's got 2
Skeleton
great
motif.
selling points.
He's got more than 2. And we all seen the Great Wolves, right? Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah,
Can't even see all of him.
yeah. On top of my elbow issue, I also discovered that a couple of the joints were frozen. Oh,
Contact
could
that
not-
toy store. They'll fix
with
it.
heat. Yeah, I gotta print out the return shipping label and they'll take care of me. They said.
Hey,
They said they did not have a replacement elbow though. Go figure.
what did Big Bat say?
They said they didn't have a replacement elbow, but if I shipped
Oh.
it back to them, they'd ship me a new one.
Which one did you get?
I
Gray?
don't remember.
You don't know what color it is?
It's
Gray, brown, white, or black?
It's not the black one. It's the gray one.
Does it have 2 colors or just one?
What do you mean 2 colors? Just one.
Attention to detail, baby.
Is there a secondary lighter gray airbrushed over top of in like the belly?
His name starts with an M. That's what I
Man.
remember.
Nobody knows that stuff. What color is he?
He's gray.
Gray. Okay, I know
His
what
name's
one you're talking
Morocco. He's got a lighter gray and a darker gray. He's not the black one.
about. Oh, did you hearing this? Nonsense.
He's not the brown one. And he's not the whitish one.
No, I got the brown one.
I got the gray one.
The gray one. Here, let me look at the back of it.
His name's Morocco. That's what it is.
Morocco.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the gray one and the brown one better than the black and white because they have like different colors.
I don't like the black one because I feel like without any other paint colors on it, it's really difficult to see the details. And the details are real nice. So I like the brown one. I like the gray one, and I don't like the white one.
That's the one I got was the brown one.
The white one doesn't. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's just not like a. I think gray or brown are more natural wolf colors to me than a white wolf.
Oh, you sack of shit.
I've been called worse.
Fuck's sakes. God damn it.
Tell us how you really feel.
See, it's like hold the thread, right? Hold the thread. And I hold the thread every single time because it's just habit at this point. When you start, you hold the thread. It pulls it out from underneath my hand.
Hold the door.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I don't know anything about sewing.
Different door is how's the other Wonder Woman figure, the one that you did with the head swap of the DC Icons Power Princess head?
What?
It's like perfect once you change the head out. That's all you need to do with it. Well, I changed the feet too. Change the feet and the head. The skin tones match DC Icon, the Power Marvel Legends Power Princess skin tone, and the DC Icons Wonder Woman. Not DC Icons. Yes, DC Icons. I couldn't remember what was the. They changed their names so many times. Hard to keep them straight. But that's my main Wonder Woman on my display. But I'm going to do our Princess Wonder Woman too.
No. Only DC character that I have more than one figure of is Superman. That's just because of the reign thereof.
Okay, so Superman's one of my favorite characters, but I didn't buy any Supermans from McFarlane. No, I take that back. I have one Superman from McFarlane, but I didn't buy any of the rest of the Supermans from McFarlane. And if you ask me, no, I don't know what Superman he is. So he looks like a pretty normal Superman. I think it was one of the earlier ones that he made.
Did you say he's your favorite superhero?
One of my favorite, yeah.
Who?
Superman.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, I like Superman.
Yeah, he's alright.
I think superhero actually fits Superman.
Yep.
Right? Whereas it doesn't fit Batman. Batman's not a superhero. Batman is an anti-hero. Because he uses fear and pain.
Overrated AF.
Yeah. And everybody's like, he can beat everybody.
Yeah.
Well, probably not, if you really think about it.
Can he though? Can he? There's some idiots were debating about like if that Batman could beat Iron Man. No, he couldn't. If it's Tony Stark versus Bruce Wayne,
If Batman is so smart, why the hell is he running around without a mecha suit when he totally could make one?
yes.
That's not using your brain. That's being dumb.
If it's Batman versus Iron Man every time. If it's Tony Stark versus Bruce Wayne kicks his ass.
Yeah.
But
Tony Stark is smart enough to know that, and he's not. I mean, he's arrogant, but he's not so arrogant that he's not going to use his advantages.
Yeah.
Whereas
Bruce
Bruce Wayne is so arrogant that he goes out without any of the advantages that he could clearly have all the time.
Yep.
And faces the night.
he has a mecha suit like Hulkbuster style, the Justice Buster, that can take on the Justice League. So he can actually make those suits, but he won't. Absolute Collecting says, "Hey team,
Hey.
what's going on tonight? I have my Ghost Rider I'm working on, my Skeletor. I'm just fiddling around with a Wonder Woman. I'm eventually going to do. I'm just changing out her feet. Straight. Originally, I was using these DC Multiverse from Mattel feet, Wonder Woman feet, but they don't work so good. She's not stable on them. So I'll use some Marble Edges flats. Until you paint the gold boots, the stripes through here, it gives like a optical illusion that her lower legs are too short, but once you paint those, it makes it look better.
Okay, that's the second time my computer has tried to update without my permission.
It knows. They need to make a.
What time are we done with the stream tonight? 8:30.
9:30.
8:30 my time.
8:30 your time. Yeah.
All right. I got to be done by 8:35 because that's when I'm setting this to restart.
Okay.
I gotta go to bed.
They need to do some retooling on this Power Princess and give us a classic Valkyrie. Absolute Collecting says Batman's the worst superhero. Batman is a coward because he doesn't kill his villains.
That's a rough take.
I don't know if that has to do with cowardice or just arrogant idealist.
I don't know. I had a choice between doing or not doing, and I don't really think of myself as a coward for not doing.
Well, Superman doesn't kill people. And that has to do with idealism, you know. He's got a moral code.
Jeffrey Torres, yes, the Marvel Legends Spider-Woman, the black suit. Disagree is using the same body as the Moonstone. And you can get her ollies right now for like $10.
There are lots of times when it would have been smarter for Batman to kill his villain.
And we have one. Got one right here. What's hilarious, Hasbro was so lazy on this one. It's like, her ear is exposed. It's like, nah, should we paint that? Nah, we got so many web lines on here. We don't, that's too much budget to paint that ear. That's clearly visible. But nah, it'd be all right.
Nobody's looking.
It's just her head. Who looks at her head?
Nobody's looking at her ear.
And the only thing with the moonstones, you gotta shave down a little bit of this ankle right here, or her foot won't go.
Yeah. Batman has the blood of 1,000 innocent people on his hands because he won't kill the villains.
You can't blame the hero
Absolute collecting.
for something he didn't do.
But he didn't kill him, so
It's not his fault. The villain's actions are not his fault.
Yeah.
However,
it's definition insanity, though. He keeps doing the same thing, expecting a different result. He thinks, if I'll stop him this time, it'll be the last time I have to stop him. How'd that work for you? Not too good.
Yeah, but think about it, it's like our police force adopted that mentality.
yeah, he's stuck in that place where he can't become the judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah, that's dread, right?
Yeah. I liked the movies for Judge Dredd, but I haven't read much of the comic book. I even liked the very campy Sylvester Stallone Judge Dredd.
I am the law.
I am the law. All right.
The very campy.
Yeah. Superman. I like Superman. I like Hulk. I like Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
Pitt is the only one of those that I don't know very well.
I don't know Pitt very well, but I always liked his design. His books were hard to get back in the day.
Yeah. Well, they didn't come out like on when they were supposed to. They were delayed a lot.
The comic book shop guy, hometown I grew up in, he was real douchey too. If something's popular, he'd pull it from your pull list and sell it for more money.
You know, the best thing about my comic book guys, we don't even pay attention to what the comic books are going for. You walk in and be like, yeah, that's going for blah, blah, blah. He's like, really? Wow.
Jeffrey Torres, I haven't got an Ollie's either. It makes me sad.
You know what's sad? I got one, but I haven't been in a month of Sundays.
Well, Monday you could have got 15% off.
And absolute,
Yeah, well, I haven't
absolute
looked at that.
collecting says, have a great night, dudes.
Have a good one, sir.
This is for somebody else. So another question is the old ML Rogue, Marvel Legends Rogue, one from the Juggernaut wave, the same body as Moonstone?
different upper torso. It's got the older torso, so it has a solid neck peg, but bigger boobs and different arms. She's got the updated Moonstone has double joint elbows. The old one doesn't.
Got them assets.
They got anytime they make changes to figures, they got to make sure that they give them a breast reduction.
Jeffrey wonders if they're still doing the TV series for Judge Dredd. I had no idea they were working on a TV series for Judge Dredd.
I didn't either.
Is it the Keith Urban Dredd? Because that
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban? Yeah. My bad.
I loved that movie. That movie was great.
Yeah, I did too.
And he was a great
love that
Dredd
movie a
too.
lot.
Yeah, he embraced the character. He didn't take his helmet off.
That's the way.
Yep.
He just read. He don't look good. Great movie. Hollywood don't see stuff like that though. All they see is whether it made money or not.
That movie didn't make money?
Well, you have to look at it as adjacent to its budget.
Oh, I don't know.
So while 150 million for me and you is a lot of money, but if they spent 180 million on the movie,
Name withheld. Image Comics were always late. Yeah, they frequently were. But they were good. I liked a lot of them.
if Todd McFarlane's writing it, don't read it.
Wildcats. Whatnot. Pit.
Well, how am I going to attach this to this?
Well, you also get like people. It's like taking their families to go see. Oh, it's a comic book movie. It's rated R. Then they complain because it's got rated R stuff in it.
It's a comic book movie, but the comic book was not. I mean, it was bloody.
Yep. How dare you make this so violent?
Comic books a lot of times were violent.
Yep.
It's not Superman, Spider-Man kind of violence. It was totalitarian police officer violence in a police state.
I reckon I judge them people guilty of the law.
The villain was good.
Blade McSling, Blade,
Yeah.
Blade of Judge Dredd.
Yeah, supposedly after the movie, they were working on a TV series. I'm going to say that probably it's been so long, that's probably not going to happen.
Plus, he's got the boys show and movies and everything else.
Akuji Jinskos, I probably butchered that, but he says hello all.
I call him either AK or Jin.
Jin.
Yo.
Youngblood, Wildcats, Spawn, and Pit. Yeah. Spawn mostly just for the art, though. The story's kind of in the beginning. It was okay. They're probably not as bad as old school EC comics. I don't know what EC comics are. AK says, gaze into the face of fear, gaze into the fist of dread.
Where did I put that?
I don't know who Geoforce is, but Torres wants to use it on a Spartan Wildcat figure. Alright, I'm gonna stop reading comics for a while because
Okay.
not getting any work done.
Oh, I went to my comic book store
Yeah.
and Iron Man #1. I bought it while I was there.
And
Super excited. I almost read it that day.
How much was that? Like a new Iron Man #1 or like the Iron Man #1?
No. It's just one. It came out this month.
Oh.
No.
This here month. You ain't hot enough yet.
Hot.
I haven't had an Iron Man book in like 3 months.
You all right?
Oh yeah, I didn't read any of Tales of the Crypt comics. EC Comics made Tales of the Crypt and other stuff like that. Name withheld says. Their stuff was the main reason for the comic code.
Yeah. The comic code is like whack as crap too, because some things can get by and other things won't. It's weird.
Like during the death of Superman, all the blood was black. Superman's bleeding or black streak running down his face.
But they showed Kyle Reiner's girlfriend in the refrigerator.
Fridge.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Pretty nuts.
I think didn't that guy just kill a bunch of people's girlfriends? What that his like thing?
Major Force?
No, the writer.
Ron Mars.
Yeah. Didn't he just kill a bunch of people's girlfriends? Who else's girlfriends did he kill?
He didn't kill mine. Oh, well. That didn't work very well at all.
All Iron Man covers should have cool, shiny, reflective covers. Agreed. That's why I have Iron Man 300, because it's a cool cover.
I have that framed. I don't know if you know or not.
I didn't know.
I'm surrounded by a bunch of figures of that armor. Flanked, you could say. Well, I didn't want to super glue. Oh. Oh shit, that's no good. I'm
That sounds like the laugh of frustration.
I got this belt with the skeleton guy, right? And I'm gonna spruce it up with my specialty.
Mhm.
And it's got a little clasp on it that's, rubber, on and off, on and off. And I pulled it off, and I had just said I don't want to have to super glue the fabric to the piece. I pulled off this the clasp thing. Now I have to super glue it back on. I just said I didn't want to super glue. Nobody's listening.
I was
In the
listening. You
pieces.
don't want to super glue. Are you gonna have to super glue it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to super glue it.
You said they have a 1/12 Judge Dredd figure.
They have
Toys.
several. Mezco
From
has
Hyatt-
one.
Hyatt
Doikoi
Toys.
has one. I think Mezco has a hard one, non-soft goods one.
I always worry about how well, like, look at that. I always worry about how well that plasticky pleather stuff will hold up.
Yeah.
Over time.
The older stuff would start peeling.
I should at some point finish my Judge Dredd custom. I should at some point finish some of my customs.
This is true. Yeah, that figure looks good, but except I have concerns about the soft good plastic leather stuff.
That's significantly hotter. Maybe it'll hold better now that it's hot. Hey, baby, what's up? Ooh, you stink. What'd you eat? You been eating farts again? Your breath smell bad.
Are you talking to your cat?
My wife likes it when I talk to her like that. What? No, I'm not going to help you with that. Mm-mm. I had to put my dog on antibiotics.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know. The vet told me to. I'm a good soldier, so he does what I'm told.
Doctor's orders.
Yep. No, she's a family friend, so we tend to trust her.
Was her behavior different than it usually is?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Was your dog's behavior different than it usually is? Was she acting sick?
No, she had to go in and get a chest x-ray. And she said that she didn't really see anything, terrible that stood out to her. She just looked like super congested.
Yeah.
And she just gave her some stuff for the congestion, I suppose.
Yeah. help clear it up or keep her free of other stuff while her immune system fights off whatever it is.
All right, well, the hot glue is not gonna hold it.
Oh, hot glue is that ever a good idea?
Well, on fabric, it tends to work very well because fabric is very, very, very porous,
Yeah.
and it really gets in there and it sticks.
Going through all
But
my.
temperature is a huge thing with hot glue. If you ain't got it up to temperature, it ain't gonna be there for you.
Maybe that's my problem. I'm too impatient for hot glue. May not have the patience required.
And but if you're like gluing two pieces of fabric together, you really can't go wrong with hot glue. It works really well.
Okay.
I really didn't want to super glue this thing. I have one final option.
Playing around with different parts for recipes for future customs. This in here. Drill that out. Put that in that. Wouldn't use these arms for this, but Alright, I'll grab me some more. Kiwi G.I. Joe Custom Collections. Hey there, mate. How's it going?
Yo.
Right. We're chilling and I'm mixing and matching parts, trying to figure out some recipes.
So you ever heard of T-Rex tape?
What?
Mm-mm.
So there is this tape brand, and it's T-Rex. Got a little dinosaur on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see inside that. You can't. But they make this stuff called super glue tape.
Mm-hmm.
And it's real sticky. It's double-sided. Basically, there's like it's tape, but it's super glue. And when you cut it with your scissors, it gets all over your scissors.
That sucks.
And all that good stuff. So I mean, it's sticky.
So you shouldn't use good scissors.
I have 6 pair of scissors here for various things. Only 2 of them are for fabric. But even the my craptacular pair that predominantly cuts paper and stuff, you don't want to gum them up with adhesive.
No, it sucks when you do that.
However, I don't know how you're going to cut this stuff without scissors. Oh,
A knife, maybe, like X-Acto.
I couldn't get that to work.
That's not a knife. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, I forgot I had one of these in my fodder bin. Hell witch. Where I got a defective one, I got parts of, had one or two of the same leg. Then the one they sent me broke too, so luckily the one that the leg broke, that was the leg I had double of. Alright. I'm going to put these arms with this torso.
The problem is the material, the fabric itself. It's real snippy, almost Teflon in nature. The plastic, the vinyl that they used for this center dress is also oily, kind of like polypropylene.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing wants to stick to that shit either.
That could work.
Well, looks better already.
Change out the, do what I did here with the neck piece. Instead of using the ball joint, I actually have a hinged neck. I think that'll work. Just need to re-scope the back. I like it.
I suppose I should do something productive rather than.
Haku says, attach some painter's tape to the area you want to cut, then cut it.
Hey, that's pretty fucking smart. That might work.
And Kiwi Joe Customs and Collection says, how's it going?
There you go.
I guess I can put those comments up now that I'm
How you doing?
given stuff that I can do. Painter's tape. Painter's tape is like masking tape, but the sticky comes off. Says Aku.
I need to sew this together and get it out of the way so that I can stop getting shit all over it before I ruin it. Tell me it looks better.
It looks better.
There you go.
I can't see it.
He didn't want a real answer. He just wants to tell me it looks better.
No.
Oh, sorry. I miss small social cues like that sometimes.
I almost messed that up.
But you didn't.
I didn't. It was almost erroneous. Today's been a day, boy. I keep losing track of time. I was thinking it was like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I heard the school bus show up outside, and I was like, man, it's only 4.
That'll work.
Days like that.
Up day like that.
The last 2 days was my weekend, but it's been pretty rough on me. I had to go to the VA today and get the blood drawn. But that's never really a problem for me. It took less than 5 minutes. I need to go back next week and have the doctor tell me that I'm fat and need to lose weight. Can't wait.
I think like that's like in the script for being a doctor.
Well, just get you prepared. You're fat and you need to lose weight.
That's what every doctor I've ever had has always told me.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Sorry, guys, I'm digging through parts and
Oh,
there's stuff to build.
gotta take a quick tailbone break.
Well, don't break it.
But you know, at least I'm consistent.
Yeah, that's a positive attitude. Like, I'm positive. I'm fat.
Finish knowing that. What do you stop for?
Looking for a torso piece that I've already fixed up.
You've already fixed it up?
I've already modified it to work with different torso part. So I just need to find it. My parts are not organized very well. And it's a good possibility I'm looking for something I've already used, too. So. That could happen.
I mean, can of beans had a drop.
Do what now?
Can of beans had a drop.
Oh, yeah. What he dropped?
He drew like some smoke effects and some lightning effects and some other stuff. It all looks real good. Everything he does always looks good, but this looks good.
Mm.
You know, it looks particularly good.
Mm-hmm. All right. I couldn't find the exact torso I was looking for, but yeah, it'll be all right.
All right, I'm back.
Look who's
You
back.
bring me some coffee too.
Back again.
Heck no. I drank it all. I ran out of filters this evening, so I had to make myself some cowboy coffee.
Oh, that's rough.
It was good. You just, I just filtered it through a paper towel.
Oh, I figured you'd do like a press or something.
I don't got none of that fancy stuff around here. Let's see. All right. This might get weird for a minute. I'm going to try
Okay.
to switch out my monitor that connects to my laptop with a tablet. Oh. So that I can do this detail with a... Oh, let's see. Probably don't need the air conditioner anymore.
You're right, it is getting weird. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Tell YouTube about my collection of body parts.
I unplugged the air conditioner and plugged in the tablet. And now my screen is just, it's just black.
Ouch.
What is the name of this?
Where'd I put that thing? I don't know.
Oh, that's interesting.
I should have thought about this before we got on here. Let's see.
Got a little ball pig. Rob out something else. Yes, the red skull.
Oh, they're actually still going to release that Craven the Hunter movie, huh?
Oh, are they? I didn't know they were planning on not releasing it. Was that actually in debate?
Is it still not? It's still not showing my feed here.
You might have to log out, log back in. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Excuse me. Luckily, he's admin.
There we go.
There, I found the effects for you to look at.
Huh. Cool. Look out here in a minute. Meow. Tony's Figs in the chat.
So, what do you got, like, future projects?
Well, this is what I'm working on right now, is finding like enough bodies to do some of my female original characters. Working on piecing stuff together. You're still incognito.
What?
You're still incognito.
How am I incognito? Oh, I don't want to do that.
This is a mod from Customs by Matthew. Take these older Marvel Legends female torsos that don't have any neck articulation. It's just a ball peg. Cut the top. You cut that ball peg off at the top. And you put a double ball peg up here and get you some.
How's that look?
There you go. Tony Figs is dropping in the support and say, "Hey boys."
Hey, yo.
Hey.
I can no longer see comments, just so you know.
Okay. Tony's starting doing a customizing stream too.
Oh yeah.
He's hit the 1,000 subscribers on his channel, so he can monetize his channel.
Nice.
He's got enough watch time. You got. There's a few things you got to hit. You got to get 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours. And Now you can move the head all around.
Well. Means more hand sewing for me. We know how much we like that.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Let's see here. Again. Good. I don't really have too much going on.
You don't have too much going on?
No, I think I don't have anything really for anybody outside of us. I've got like 3 or 4 things for olds, and I don't think I have really anything else pending for anybody else. And I think there was a pit shirt that I'm gonna make for you.
I don't think I have that figured yet.
Yeah, I think you won't let me make it till we get the figure. That's okay. I'll make one for olds as well once I have the figure and can pattern it.
Yep. I can send it to you. When I get it, I'll send it to you.
Well, Cannon's gonna send it to me.
Am I? I wouldn't hold my breath.
He'll send it to me.
Which would you prefer me? Which person would you prefer to ship it to you? Just asking. Oh,
You hear him? He's trying to get you to pick a favorite.
Something Long's in the house. So what's up? Hello, family.
Family, 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 family.
I've been bad. I almost hit the end stream button instead of back to comments.
Good night.
Hey, at least as a noob, I didn't do that.
That's all, folks.
And we can cut it out, and we can add the phrase stop block, stop block, stop block. Hey, thank you. May I have another?
Kick me in the Jimmy.
Oh,
And
that's my purse. I don't know you.
Isn't that from Beavis and Butthead?
King of the Hill.
He's King of the
May
Hill.
I have another?
Oh, yeah.
The coach, I think it was.
Well,
Gym
Okay.
teacher, maybe.
the old man neighbor. It's also the voice they use for Hank Hill on King of the Hill. I'll tell you what. There we go. Nice. Got a double ball peg. Moves around. Nice.
That guy tell me that was the greatest cartoon ever made.
Beavis and Butthead.
King of the Hill.
So I don't know about the greatest cartoon ever made. It's I have a big place in my heart for the old Looney Tunes cartoons.
Yeah, where at?
Man, it's right
Dead
next.
center?
You might have to get a doctor to check it out for you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Those were the Saturday morning cartoons that I watched.
We.
Yes, I was wee at the time.
The Saturday morning cartoons I watched when I was adult was Amazing World of Gumball.
Well, good morning.
That was in between trying to get to the Gumball. That show was whack, man. That's the show you watch just to see what else they're gonna do.
What show was that?
Uncle Grandpa.
That is done. Now,
I'm not familiar with Uncle Grandpa.
It's
most
a
people are.
acid trip and a half, man.
I liked Phineas and Ferb.
They're
that
bringing it back.
That was a smart cartoon, man.
That was a great cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
I made a paper mache Perry the Platypus for my kid. I made that sucker sturdy. She used to carry it around with her and then like use it to stand on top of to get up to things.
A little too sturdy.
It was adorable.
Perry.
The thing was about the size of my kid too. I mean, it was made a good size.
You stop talking.
I don't know. 6 years old. She busted it though. It was no longer a convenient step stool or seat. But you know, it lasted 3 years.
Yeah, Sector 2813, Pinky and the Brain had seemed to have humor above its target audience.
All of that Animaniacs was a little above.
Yeah, the entire Animaniacs did.
Animaniacs was great too.
The reboot, continuation, whatever you want to call it, I heard wasn't very good.
I watched like one episode of it.
They try to make it too kiddie or something. They took all that humor that was made the other one popular out. You can't be that offensive anymore. It's like talking about fingerprints.
Yeah, polka dot.
Yeah. No, fingerprints. No, I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Dust for prints.
Do you know you got PP on your apron? Pablo Picasso. Oh, that show. I still maintain that Amazing World of Gumball was the best kids cartoon.
If you
It
were
is great, you
talking,
can watch it.
I haven't seen it.
that one in the balloon eating the thing, it's like if you were talking.
Yeah. Immediately gets interrupted by Darwin. I mean, the fish. It's a fish, right, Cannon? A fish.
In a bowl, right?
No, he walks around on 2 feet and he breathes air, and his name is Darwin.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Yeah, that whole show's like that.
I think you're thinking about Klaus from American Dad in the fishbowl.
Oh, yeah, Klaus. Yeah. The German that has brain put in the fish. Which is also funny because goldfish only have like a 30-second memory. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Me neither.
I have engagements though. I have to do.
I did something weird to my foot. Like I woke up the other day and I had this pain right in the meat in the middle of my foot.
What'd you do that for?
I don't know what
Boy, I hate having pain right in the meat of my anything.
It's not joint pain, it's meat pain. And I don't know why.
Do you typically have joint pain?
I don't typically, well, I got pain in my tailbone. But I don't typically have much pain at all other than pain that has identified sources.
Oh, lucky motherfucker.
It's kind of, yeah, I'm kind of lucky that way because I put my body through some stuff.
I got a bad neck, got a bad brain, got a bad back, got bad knee, got bad ankles.
Yeah, I don't think working at the meatpacking plant helped me doing 1,000 parcels a night or 75 to 100 pound boxes. They used to load those trucks by hand, and we did 10 trucks a night. Me and this other guy, 1,000 pieces per truck.
How long did it take you to load a truck?
Well, it dropped a box off the conveyor belt every 2.5 seconds. So
It took 2.5 seconds to load the truck.
about 41 minutes.
Constant work.
Oh yeah, you'd come off those freezer trucks. Like you come off those freezer trucks, and like the first day I went into work, like I had a light jacket on and like some long johns and then a hoodie. So I had like a long johns, hoodie, light jacket, right, and like 3 pairs of socks. And the guy comes out wearing like a t-shirt and he says, "Oh, you're not going to need all that." I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like negative 40 degrees in the freezer or something crazy. I don't know what it was. It was cold in the freezer. It's not negative 40 degrees in there though, but it was cold in the freezer. He says, "Oh, you're not going to need all that." And I went walking off the truck after we loaded the first one with just steam rolling off of me. And I made the mistake of leaning my elbow against it. And, when you're hot and it's wet and you're in a freezer, I stuck my sleeve to the side of the truck. And after that, I just wore a t-shirt. But when you're loading those trucks like that, they just, you build up a lot of temperature. But, yeah, and then a couple years later, after I graduated from college, I quit that job. And then they started palletizing everything. But at the time, $24 an hour wasn't bad.
Yep.
But they did not keep people very long, that's for sure.
Made you earn that $24 an hour.
Oh yes, they did. I was in good shape. But that's, coming out of high school playing sports and then going into college and doing weightlifting in college and then starting up that job, I was fit back in the day. Not anymore.
How to crack hips on a female torso here a second. That didn't sound right.
I think they put their
back in the day when he was all fit, he cracking torsos on female
hips.
think I have 2 shades of purple.
A cheeseburger. Need some snap ring pliers. Snip, snip, snip. Planters fasciatus.
Might be. Might be. Did not feel good. But yeah, so yesterday was bad, and then it got worse towards the evening. And then I was like hobbling around, and I took the day off work because I was like, I can't go up 3 flights of stairs to work like this. And now
Not with that attitude.
And now this, I mean, I didn't want to. I didn't want to go up 3 flights of stairs and then stand on my feet all day.
Standing is the worst. Standing is worse than walking or
When your meat hurts.
anything, really.
But
I can deal with a lot. You know, walking around. I can do a lot of walking, But when we went in to the bologna factory,
In the slot right there. Take your snap ring pliers and go. Whoop.
lots of standing around. It's pretty bad. There were some people on the tour with us that were much older than me and weighed much more than me, so I know they were suffering.
yeah. So throughout the day today, it's gotten a lot better. I'll go back to work tomorrow. But I put some heat on it, brace on it.
Feed on it.
Took a little bit of pain medicine.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I don't like taking too much. Like one Tylenol. Yeah, I don't like taking pain medicine. I don't block it.
Uh, Did you buy any of the He-Man Ninja Turtles?
I did not buy any of the He-Man Ninja Turtles. I liked them.
I bought some of the crossover figures, but none of the turtles.
But I have cut way back on stuff for budgetary purposes. Gotta fund a salad, you know.
Did you see that Odin was on sale at
Target?
no EE Entertainment Earth?
No, I didn't see it there, but it's on sale at Target too. It's like $36 at Target.
I wonder why it went on sale. I can't imagine. It ain't been out really long enough for it to be like, oh, this is.
You remember that when the
selling.
80th anniversary stuff came out back in several years back?
They may have released it at a time during which they now need to clear shelves for Christmas stock, like their Christmas things they're going to put out.
The 80th anniversary stuff, it was, when it came out, it was like on Walmart shelves for like a week before they can start clearing it out.
What do you think about my theory?
That could be it.
Water.
It could have hold some water. Does the fence's case hold water?
No, it doesn't. You're wrong.
It's not a cup or a bucket. It's got holes in it. Call Liza.
I bought a jacket and I don't know when I'll get it.
Kind of jacket.
Light jacket, an in-between jacket. The only jacket I have is a 3-layer wool jacket.
Oh, AK Thundercats would be nice in Origin style. They're doing it next year. We will be getting Origin style Thundercats.
What? From who?
Mattel. Like the Origins He-Man line out, the 5.5 inch line. They're going to be doing that with the Thundercats next year.
I think they'd be good in Marvel Legends style.
Oh, they would be good in Marvel Legends style. I like to see NECA get the license to Thundercats. They'd do a lot better job than Super 7, which I hate to even call them Super 7 because they suck so bad.
It could be good.
And a frog might not bump its ass if it had wings. There's a guy going through it's customizing supplies. It's like it puts his work in progress figures like Mythic Legions boxes. It's like, just use a Ziploc bag. Come on. You don't have to have like high-end stuff to put your work in progress stuff in. There it is. Might be able to use actually it looks head. Yeah, repurpose that head for another figure too. The hair and everything. Actually looks pretty good. I think that'll work. Use the this head, this upper torso, moonstone body parts. There'll be my character still Valkyrie. I'm tempted to see if I can incorporate this torso that Duke Hazard made for me. Piece. Kind of like to have that midsection, lower double ball bag on both top and bottom. And I have to like chop up the waist piece.
Do I have any of that other nonsense? What if I wanted to go with a different color instead of black? What if I went with, dare I say it, blue? Or red?
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Or flannel?
Let's see if I can soften this up.
Come here, Mr. Red. Do I have any of the red for that? Look, just a little bit.
I'm struggling getting this thing out of the hot water. Ooh, that will work.
What do you think looks better, red or blue?
Give me just a second.
On your big orc skeleton. Let me give you full screen. What kind of outfit you making?
No outfits.
Red has better contrast. The other one is too dark.
What are you making to put on them? Is what I'm asking.
Well, it's just like a little
Loincloth?
Yeah, kind of like I'm gonna fur wrap his bracers too.
Then I think the red.
I think the blue is just too dark. You're not gonna notice it.
They're speaking to my edgelord mentality. Blacks and reds. You know I like it.
Is your wife laughing at you because you called yourself an edgelord?
Man, if your favorite colors are blacks and red and it's up like your car and your everything else, you're an edgelord.
Is your car red?
I'm an edgelord.
You should see his favorite hats.
Yeah.
Is that the missus?
Yeah. I think she's summoning me to bed.
No, you're good.
I mean, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
I just came to harass you.
You need to do that more often. He needs harassed a lot.
Oh, don't worry. It's like my life's work at this point.
Well, keep up the good work.
I like my car though, so.
I think this is a Zorana midsection that my friend Duke Hazard actually cast it. I think that's what this came from. So.
You think Duke's a hazard?
Duke Hazard. So that could definitely rob the ball joint on the bottom off something. Kind of like want to cut the lower torso piece off something and actually splice these together. It's actually a broader torso. Could actually end up making the figure taller, which is what I want. I like to have her at the height of a male figure. Power Princess would be great, but she's hard to get. I already got one using for Wonder Woman. I think that I'll have to clearance it down a little bit. I think that's going to work really good. Using the...
Didn't get that perfect little circle in there. Good job, me.
That'll work. Use this head, repaint the eyes and the headband. That's pretty close. That's what I need. Don't want to use the update it to Moonstone Torque. Even though it does have a disc hinge, which I like, but I don't. For the costume, they retooled it where it's like pulled fabric across her chesticles, and it won't work for the character design. So this torso will work. It's actually much more muscular torso piece. There's like rubbing blue off on that. Oh, it's red and they painted it blue. That's why I'm getting blue on this thing. So CT Toys is making the blue Striker Stripe Wolverine. Wait on that one. It's like I saw Robo put a review
Yeah. Robo just put a video out about that.
Yeah.
He says it's like all the CT toys, they're really good for the $20.
They've been making their figures shorter than the regular, the original figures lately, but that could actually work for Wolverine.
Exactly what he said. So is anybody going to go watch Red 1?
What? What's that?
It's a movie. Chris Evans and The Rock and Santa Claus.
Probably not. When Chris Evans part of that Diddy stuff. Or am I not thinking of the right person? I could be not thinking of the right person. I thought he was implicated in some of that stuff.
What now?
Maybe. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I missed completely that conversation.
you got any interest in going to watch Red One?
No,
You got any interest in watching Red One?
no.
Seems to be a running theme.
There are some other movies I'd rather watch first.
Like what?
Uh, Alien Romulus. And then, didn't that come out?
Yeah, that's been out.
I haven't seen that yet.
Gotta wait for it to heat up. Time is not of the essence. Although we are running out of time.
Yeah, I got 5 minutes before my computer shuts down. Which means I gotta be done with this in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Sand.
Did I plug this thing in? Why ain't it working? Watch pot never bowls, right?
Mm-hmm.
It bowls the exact same time every time.
Not necessarily. Several factors can be at play to change how fast that water boils.
That looks good. Tapers with the body a little better. Still have to trim out the inside of the one I'm going to use a little bit. But I think that's going to work.
I spoke too soon. I just had a guy message me and ask me if I wanted to make a bodysuit.
Do you?
Oh yeah, bodysuits are easy. I just gotta have whatever figure you want it to go on.
Mm-hmm.
I can do a bodysuit in a couple hours.
It's a little bigger. They work on the She-Hulk.
But I hit them with the old tried and true. Just mail it to me.
Yep. That's a good way to know if they're serious or not.
Yep. They mail it to me. They want it.
What are you trying to say?
I'm telling you, it's
Feel attacked.
abstained me from quite a few projects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's gonna make her. If I can build I got all these extra female waist torsos from these shrieks and stuff, and should be able to have enough where I can build a lower body and make her a little bit taller. Definitely more muscular. Hulk Smash is in the chat. So long I agree 100% that the big price jump from $20 to $100. Obviously, Mayfix is way overpriced. They are.
Oh, I don't remember Mayfix being $20.
The knockoff Mayfix are $20.
Oh.
This I think is a Zorana from Classified midsection that a friend of mine sent me. He cast this, and I think this is going to work out perfect for my character I'm working on. I got an extra Zorana too. I can check that out and see, because I bought her for custom fodder because I got her ollies for $5. And we'll see how that works out. I like it. Alright, we are past the 2-hour mark, and Mr. Cannon's computer's about to shut down.
Yep. I saved it.
Save now!
Did you see it so far?
I did. It looks amazing.
There it is so far.
That looks incredible.
It was supposed to. Oh, it gave me a notification apparently.
Oh.
Good thing it didn't just shut down.
Good thing, too.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good
You have a
night.
good
For
night,
having me
sir.
again.
And everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out, hanging out with us tonight. It's always a pleasure. And Mr. Don and Mr. Cannon, thank you again.
Yep. Cheers.
Absolutely.
And we'll catch y'all next time.
Have a good night.
Good
Have
night.
a good one.